Okay, hello people. So here we are. I promise I'm gonna make you this video for everyone and for P. Bollinger and for all the newbies in the house. Oscar, Rocky, I consider you a newbie as well. P Dogs or 24 Dogs, what was your username? And any other newbie or anyone else who's struggling and still not making consistent profits. So I said last time that I'll make a video on BB band flips, so you know how to act with them and when to enter the trade and not to confuse you of your entry. Aside from that, I'm gonna show you what other fake entries are, and for you to make the difference between a fake entry and a good entry. Fake entry meaning there's so many entries by the BB bands, but you don't know which one to choose. Yeah. That's what I meant. And also a trend trade and a trade against the trades, okay? Just so include everything in the spectrum that you could watch over and over again once in this video and you can find it. Okay, I'm bad with entries. I don't know where to look. Okay, let me go and watch this video, which also shows fake entries. I call them fake. I am not good with trending trades. Let me check the trend trade that she did here. Or I want to try and take trades against the trend, which again, I would not advise for you until you have become an expert with trend trades. But I'll show you that as well. It's not hard at all. Okay, so let's get going. And the BB band flips, okay? Okay, so first of all, again, as I entered the room, this is where I look at 1, 4, 8, and daily on GU. So for me, GU, again, it's kind of, the trend is underneath, right? So it's down. However, it broke all of the major BB bands and it has blues on 4 and 8. However, we got a daily up. And if I have a daily up, I do not care what's happening here or where the trend is. I will go with this daily up. So I will consider GU up, okay? On EJ, it's very simple. The trend is down, clearly down. It has gone really down, really low, right? However, do we see any blues on 4 hour or the current 8 hour or the daily or the 1 hour here? No, we don't. So we are not taking it up, people, okay? Do not dare to take a major trend down when you do not have a 1 hour blue, a 4 hour on the current candles, not the previous ones, on the current ones. When you do not have blues, which are the only ones that allow you to take trades against the trend. That's the only way how I know to enter against a trend, when I see the blues, okay? And we do not have any, so we are taking EJ down. However, we have to wait for them to reach back up to the BB bands of 5 minutes or 15 or 30, most likely 5 minutes, okay? Then, UC. UC is up, right? The trend is up, very clearly up, which is great. However, look what happened. It is about to break 1 and 4 hour, 8 hour, and daily BB bands. And that gives us space for a trade against the trend. Now, this is the only time ever, and the only circumstances I would enter a trade against trend, when that pair has broken the 1 hour BB band, the 4 hour BB band, the 8 hour, and the daily. Why? Because we know every single time a trade goes outside of the, not a trade, the candles go outside of the BB bands, outside of the system, it wants to come back in because it pulls it back into the system, okay, the candle. So that's the only tip for me to give you for anyone looking or trying to observe trades against trend. You would only be safe doing it when all BB bands are broken on the big time frames, the 1, 4, 8, and daily, okay? So we said that. I'm not trading GCAD in general, so I'm just showing you on these 3 the different possible trades we could take, okay? BB band flips against the trend, with trend, and fake entries. How to tell which one's the right entry, okay? Let's go. Okay, so GU at the moment is over here, okay? It's not close to the BB band, so we're not looking to do anything, and it's already started, right, in the room. So we're not looking to take it up, down, and we can't take it up either because it's, look, the entry was 17 and we missed it. So we're not taking it, okay? EJ is too down low. It needs to come back to 97 or close to the BB band, and that's when we take it. Now, UC. Look, UC is the closest one to the BB bands on 5 minutes, 15, and 30, right? And now it's looking to make an entry down, right? But, okay, let's pause it here, because now we have a really good trade, possible entry. So this is a possible fake entry. Why do I say that? What did I say? Against the trend, you need blues to take it down. You see when this blue showed up, how it came down, but only to the 15 minutes. You see when this blue showed up, how it came down against the trend. Blue showed up, it came down, okay? We need a blue here or here or here to take it down. So anyone thinking right now, okay, it's at the 30, it's at the 5 minutes BB band, 15, 30 minutes BB band, it's broken it. Definitely this is the entry. No, this is a fake entry, my friends, okay? This is how a fake entry looks like. Why? Because you're checking 1 and 4 hour. You still are on the BB bands. It hasn't broken it completely on 4 and 8 hours. You're not getting any signal to take it down. Do you see any blue? Again, if this was with the trend, of course, again, you would not need any signals to take it down. I don't take trades down with the trend waiting for a ping. Never. Because look where I'm entering. All the time, wherever I'm entering, there's never, oh, let me show you with the trend. Yeah, here. See? There's never, not never, but mostly, there's not on every single candlestick signal going up, okay? Because you're with the trend. You are allowed to go up, okay? So with the trend, I don't wait for signals. I just take it at the BB bands, okay? But against the trend, you must wait for any kind of blues on 15, 30, or 1 hour, okay? So this is a fake entry. Why? Because you do not have any blues to showing you to take it down. It's just at the BB band. It didn't even break this BB band yet or this. So it's going to go higher than 30, possibly 10 more pips. Okay, why do I say 10 more pips approximately? Because look where we are, yeah? We're already out close to the outside of the BB bands. So we know it's going to go another 10 pips. And then as soon as it gets outside of the system, it will want to pull back in. And that's what we do. We wait for that to happen, okay? Just a second, guys. Okay, so what did I say? Yeah, so I said clearly, this is a fake entry, okay? Let me double check that I've opened the recording. Yes, perfect. This is a fake entry, my friends, okay? And now, going back to what I talked yesterday, because I'm doing this on Tuesday morning, okay? Going back, sorry, is this Wednesday? I'm going mad. On Wednesday morning, I'm doing this. What I said about yesterday, emotions and frustrations and lack of patience. This is for you the perfect time to be thinking, oh, I'm going to take this down because I don't want to miss any entry. It's the beginning of the class. Let me take this down. This is how you know you're reckless or you're not calm or patient. Okay? Because if you had your analysis correct in your head, and if you knew you still got a little bit more to push, and you've got no blues to show up to allow you to take against the trend, a trade, then you wouldn't be taking it. You would be calm, just like I am now speaking, and you would be waiting for it. Okay? So you wait. When you see this kind of entries on BB bands, don't rush over them. Calm the hell down. Just calm down. Now look, you got a yellow. Is this the entry? No, not yet. Not yet, my friends, okay? It's just a yellow because you are against the trend. With the trend, it would have been perfect, but it's against the trend. You don't have any blues yet. So we are waiting, okay? This is not the entry. You calm down and wait, okay? Let's go a little bit further. Okay, meanwhile, stuff are happening here. We need this to go up, so we have to wait for it to come down. We need for this to go back up to 97, so we can take it down. So therefore, we're focusing at the moment or on UC because we have nothing else going on, okay? Let's go further. Okay. You see? You see, it never went past the 5 minutes orange line. Never went. Because it has nothing to push it down for now, okay? You got no blues. So we're waiting. And now look, the BB band on 2 minutes got even higher. Let's go. And even higher. From 12, it went to 18, if you can see that, yeah? Okay, let's go further. Okay. Now, let's watch it. Let's see now. See? Nothing. Still nothing. It's bounced from the 15 minutes. Yeah, and it went back up. We're still up. We're still up. Okay? Still have a lot to go. Okay. 30. Let's go. And now, look at this. Look what we have, yeah? We have 2 yellows pushing it up. Okay. We're waiting. We are waiting. 31, 32. Now I said approximately 10 pips. Now let's see if I was right. Why approximately? Because we're at the bands, at the BB bands, and it needs a little bit more push to be outside. Look, 34. And as soon, look how nicely now it looks that it's outside. Now we're thinking of a time to enter, okay? But still no blues. Now let's wait for a blue. As soon as the blue shows up, we know that's our entry, okay? That's how it goes. Either at the point that the blue shows up or maybe sometimes a little bit more. But let's see. Look again, why are we entering this and why is this not dangerous against the trend? Because you got no signals up pushing it further, okay? These are candles by themselves out here at the BB bands breaks. All of them. You got no yellow pushing it, not even a small red pushing it. You got nothing on the current candles. You got no 30 minutes against you, no 15. You know every single time of candles go past BB bands and break outside the system, they want to pull back in. So this is our perfect entry against the trend. And that's still safe and it's still viable and fine. Okay, as long as what? As long as you wait for your blues and for your right entry. You see all these fake entries? They're all fake. Okay, if you would have entered at 30 there, look, you would have been in -5 already. A little bit of patience can take you a long way in here. You got to develop that damn patience in here, people. This is not your typical job, okay? Forget everything and any experience you've gathered until now in your life because it will not apply to this job. Here, you have to treat it from zero, from scratch. You've got to be a newbie in here, all of you. Even the ones struggling, you have to think that you don't know shit about this place or about how to act, yeah, or how your mindset should be, okay? Because this is not your regular job. And if you're not disciplined in your mind, then that will show in the way you're trading. And that's why you don't get consistent profits, because of your mindset and your way of thinking, and because you already think you've got the skills from other jobs, but they do not apply to this job. This is a special kind of a place and a special job, which will help you if you allow it to. And if you don't put yourself in between your money, okay? And that is not letting your emotions come through, not being hasty, not being frustrated, not being impatient. Calm down and just think coldly, okay? And wait for your right signal or your right analysis to show up. Let's see. 35, 37. Look what happened. 37. Okay, now any minute we're looking to take it down. A yellow appeared in 2 minutes, okay? We're taking it down at 35, okay? That's it. It went all the way to 38 or 39, I think. So usually has 2 pushes. One, and then again goes up a bit and then comes down. So let's say we took it at 35, okay? We didn't take it at 37 or 38. We took it at 35. You see when the blue showed up? And you see how quick, guys, okay? Let me just pause this. You see how quick from 37 to 33, you've already lost 4 pips if you're not quick and you're not patient enough to wait for the perfect entry. So if you would have entered at 30, you would have been in -7 pips. If my stop loss is -6 or -7, I would have already lost that trade, because why is it so tight? because my entries must be perfect. This is how I force myself to entry correctly and to have the patience to let the trade run to its maximum level, either up or down, okay? That's what you do when you're patient. You get the best entries. The best entries. And see when this showed up at 36. Okay? So you've got to be quick and you've got to be on your feet. That's why I'm not always and all the time on the chat, because you can't be chatting if you're a newbie and at the same time enter the bestest of the entries. You've got to focus on your charts. If you're a newbie, sure, stay for the next 30 minutes until we open the room until 9:30, stay in the chat. But then after, if you really want to trade with the right entries, then focus on the charts, okay? And leave the chat away. Just if you have a question or if you don't know which direction to go, sure, come and ask us. But otherwise, if you know what you're doing, you've read your analysis, then sit there and stare at those charts until you get the perfect entry. Because look how quick 4 pips go. And trust me, 4 pips make a difference, a big difference. So we're staying in, okay? Again, we got nothing against us here. Of course, it would have been lovely to get a blue down here on 104 hour, but that's still safe. Why? Because the 4 hour is in the air right now, and the 1 hour is supposed to be coming down soon. Okay? So we are safe to take it down. Up until the 15 minutes orange line or the 30. We'll see what we get. But so far, 35 was our entry. On G, we got nothing up yet. On EJ, we got nothing down because it's not at the BB band, so we're still focusing on the UC, okay? Let's scroll it. Okay, there we go. So we went a little bit more to 39. That's still fine. You're still safe, okay? Because why? Because look, now the other one showed up. Because you had entered with the 15 minutes blue. So you see how perfect you have to be? If you would have entered at 37, you would have been only 2 pips minus. But if you enter any time less, 5 pips that you're losing, it feels like a different. And all I'm saying for you to enter perfectly or at the best entry, it's so you don't get stressed when it gets to the actual price that it started coming down from. So you don't get sweaty and frustrated because you're already seeing minus. I know it's annoying, but you've got to get used to it, okay? And you've got to calm yourself down. And just be calm and faithful and, not faithful, sorry, have faith and hopeful that it will come your way because you have read the correct analysis. You have got the blues with you. All of the BB bands are broken, even if you're against the trend. This is why I say against the trend trades should not be for newbies. It should be for people who already have this sorted and they already know how to take trades, okay? But I'm showing this you anyway, just for you to know and to get knowledge on it and get to see this as often as possible. The more you see these kind of moves, which repeat themselves every day, guys. Every day, these patterns repeat themselves every day. All these trades, I've seen them a million times, okay? The more you see them, the faster it will get into your head, implemented, and you will know exactly when to enter, okay? Let's go down a parry. So we're almost 10 pips in. Now we're gonna exit somewhere at around 20, okay? We got now 50 minutes with us, which is great. Which is perfect. There we go. Oh, look, it looks like it's about to break the 15 minutes, and if it does, we'll let it go to the 30 minutes, okay? Okay, it's at 20, so we took it at 35, so you already are what? If we took it at 35 and you went to 20, we already are 15 pips in profits, okay? We took it here. And what, 10, 25 minutes later, we're in profit. But now look, guys, this is for you to tell when to stay a bit more longer in a trade. To not be, again, because exit is another problem. You're missing pips if you're exiting too soon, okay? What did I say? Every single time I said, at least give a trade at least 25 minutes. Look, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes. 25 minutes, you leave a trade. That's the minimum. You should be staying in one trade for 25 minutes, okay? Once you've done that, then close it. okay? But do not exit earlier than that, because otherwise you're missing all these pips that are there for you. You've been staying all day and watching the perfect entry just for you to take 4 or 5 pips. That's not fair. Now, why are we safe to stay in this, even though we're at the 5 minutes B event? Because look, the 15 minutes printed underneath the orange line. Now, the 1 hour new candle is what? Floating. What does it mean? It has to come back down. So it's going to have a little bit more pips to give us to come back down, to touch, and then go back up. Okay, and guess what? That's when we have another entry with the trend up, because it's going to bounce unless we get a signal on 1 hour. Or if we don't get a signal on 1 hour down to go more, that means it's going to bounce back up again and then it's going to come back down. So let's wait it. Okay, it's 18. Let's okay, I think this is the time to exit at 18, okay, because it's super close and I don't want you, because this moves really fast, you see? So 18 is the time to exit because it's super close to the 1 hour. So just exit at 18, and that means what? You've got 17 pips in one trade, guys, in 25 minutes. So by 10 o'clock, you've already made 17 pips. No stress at all, okay? Let's check, meanwhile, with EJ. Again, EJ is going really low. It hasn't started from the BB bands, so we let it come back up to the BB bands. Yes, I have to wait. I always wait for a trade. I don't care how long it takes. I am not taking it from the orange line. Why? Because between the orange line and the BB band, there's another 10-15 pips involved. And I do not have that kind of stop loss. And I do not want to also encourage you to do that. If you want to start great and have great habits, you must start trading from the BB bands. Nowhere else but the BB bands, okay? Now, GU, we needed to go back up, right? Again, talking about fake entries. PMO lender. Do you think this would have been a perfect entry? Even though it's at the BB band, you're on the orange line on 15, you're on the orange line on 30. What do you think? This could have been an entry, right? Up. Well, this is how you can tell this is a fake entry. Why? Because if you look at your 1 and 4s, you can see the 1 hour floating. That means what? It's got space to come back down more, at least 15, 20 pips to touch the orange line. And when it touches the orange line, it will make a bounce and then go up. So this is how you can tell a fake entry from a real entry, by always checking your 1 and 4s, okay? Your 13 and your 15s. This is how you check which is a fake entry. And this is a fake entry, okay? So we do not take GU up. I repeat, we do not take GU up because 1 hour candle is floating in the air. It's not touching either to BB band or the orange line. So it can have the backup and the safe to go ahead and go either down or up. So you have to wait for it to pull back down to the orange line, or at least get that wick onto the orange line and then take it up. So this is a fake entry, another one, okay? Now at the same time, another fake entry, I would say, okay, because we said trend is up on you, see. We just closed this at 18, okay, from 35 to 18, 17 pips. And we said we can take it back up again. Why? Because your trend is up. You didn't get any arrows down, not on 1 hour, not on 4, not on 8, not on daily. You've got no blues down on the bigger time frame. You just had a 15 minutes pullback and a 30 minutes pullback to the orange line. So that means the trend is still viable up until further notice. So we're taking it back up. But do you think this is the right entry, even though it's at the BB band? And it would be correct. No, again, why? Because look where the 1 hour candle is. It's not on the 1 hour orange line. It needs to be on it. There's still some space in there and we do not want to risk it, okay? So we will know when the right entry is on UC up. This is, again, another fake entry, guys, okay? How do you know? Because you're checking always with your 1 and 4s, your 30 and your 15. So even though it looks like it's going to pull back to 5 minutes, probably going to come back down. And then when it comes back down again, that's when we check again with the 1 hour. And if it's on the orange line, then that's when we'll take it. Okay, let's go. There we go. Okay. Now it's looking like it's touched. That's fine. Just calm down. let it come back down, and then we'll take it, okay? If it's going and it's already gone, that's fine. We're happy to miss one. But we always have to be right with our analysis and never cut corners. Never ever cut corners, okay? Never. No, nothing on GU. Again, why all of these are fake entries up on the 5 minutes, even though you have a BB band flip? Because look where that 1 hour is. It's floating again. It's not touching the orange line. Look how much space there is. So this is not a right entry. So we wait. Okay? Wait, people. Or like I like to say, and Rain loves it, don't be dummies. Okay? Now look what we get on the GU suddenly. Now imagine if you would have entered here. Okay? How would you feel? Seeing now that you've got one yellow and one red against you. Not great, is it? Also the fact that here must be maybe a 15, 20 pips difference. So going 15, 20 pips different just because you didn't have patience to wait for the right damn entry, or just because you didn't read this damn thing correctly, yeah, the 1 hour, all you had to do was just give a look to the 1 hour and see that the candle is floating and it must come down to the orange line before this wall gets another action, okay? That is responding by going back up, okay? Again, pullback. You'll see with the pullback, I'll show you again other pullbacks to know where you're supposed to enter, okay? Don't just enter because you see what, not pullback, sorry, because you see a flip up next to your price. That's not. Only because you see a flip up there or down, it doesn't mean that's the price entry, and I'll show you a few examples, okay? Now, like I said, to UC, we're going to wait for it to come back down to 16 and then take it back up, okay? Because it's safe. Look, we have nothing against us. We have no signals down. It's bouncing from the 1 hour orange line, so that's a perfect trend trade as well. Let's scroll. Okay, it's looking like it's going up. Let's see. We might have missed it, or we might have not. Let's see if we can get another entry, okay? Now, once again, do you think this is an entry on GU? Again, no, another fake entry. Just because it touched the BB band on 15 and 5, it doesn't mean it's your entry. Look, again, you still have that space. It still didn't touch the orange line. So freaking wait. Just wait, okay? EJ, it's got 1 hour wanting to pull you back close to the 1 hour orange line. It's not next to 87, the price of the BB band of 5 minutes, so we are not taking it, okay? Let's see UC. Come on, UC. Still nothing on GO or EJ. We're just focusing on UC, okay? Even if it gave 10 pips, that's fine. We're fine to miss 10 pips because we wanted a correct entry. We wanted the candle 1 hour to touch the orange line, okay? That's still fine. I'd rather miss this than have a wrong kind of analysis, and then tomorrow this will F me up, okay? Just think like that. Look what's happening. It doesn't want to push through to all the way to 39. So what does this mean? This must just be a pullback, and then it's going to come back down and go back up. Because look, it can freely go all the way to 39, but it doesn't want to. Okay? So that means it wasn't necessarily the entry. It was for 10 pips, but not for what we want. And what we want is one BB band to another. 16 to 39. That's what we want, my friends. Okay? There we go. Now, is GU still ready for entry? No. Again, do you see the space? Thank you very much. And please, yes, there's still space there. So we're not taking anything. Now, look what we're getting on UC. We're getting prepared to get an entry. Okay? Let's wait for it. Now, some of you would be afraid. Again, see, this is where your emotions come in. You're afraid. You're like, oh, but why would I take this up? Look, there's no signals. There's nothing. You're with the trend, my friend. Even if this is a small red here, it's going to touch and it's going to bounce. It did not bounce yet. If you would have gotten a 1 hour arrow down here or a 4 hour arrow down here with the small red, then I would have said, fine, you're not entering it. But otherwise, 100% it's going to bounce. Okay, so you just wait for that to happen, and don't be afraid to enter at the B bands with no signals to show you up, because you don't need to for the trend. Damn it. For trend trades, you do not wait for any freaking signals. You just take them and go up on the BB bands or the break of the BB bands. And I'll show you now where the entry is. Look, it broke already the 2 minutes. So anytime when it gets close to the 5 minutes BB band, because it's really quick, you have to enter it and not allow any pip to lose. Okay? 17. Okay? 18. I think now it's pulling back. You can see how it's bouncing from the 30 minutes and the 1 hour. So your entry would be somewhere around 18. Even though I'm super perfect and I would probably take it at 17. Yeah, look, it went to 16. It's showing here 16, but it went to 17. See? See how fast, guys? From 16 to 20, 4 pips went. You've got to be super quick. You can see, look, if you have the damn eyes to see what the charts are telling you, they're showing you the candles moving from the BB band and showing how they're changing from red to green. They're showing you that they're making a bounce. So what's the freaking problem? Why are you afraid to take it without anything? Why? Don't. You got your momentum. I never wait for momentum either, but it's also helpful. But again, see where you enter perfectly, yeah, at 16 again, there's no momentum there. You see? There's no momentum there. That's why I don't enter with momentum, because momentum comes in late, and that means I've already missed 4 or 5 pips entry by waiting for the momentum. But if you have your correct analysis and you're reading this correctly and the candles where they are, you don't have to worry about going against you, because it won't, because you're reading it correctly. Look, it's making the damn bounce. Look, you see it? You see it? It's making the bounce. Look how it's changing. See that? You see that? It hasn't gone past it. Why? Because it has no signal down to push it further. The trend is up. So this is your entry at the bottom of the 5 minutes charts on the BB bands. So you entered at 18. And let's see what happens. Look when yellow appeared, yeah? Look how late. Some of them appear perfectly in time, like this one. But some of them appear late, okay? Why? Because with the trend, you don't need yellows or necessarily to enter on signals. All you need to do is read the 1 and 4 hours charts correctly and enter from the BB bands. That's all you need to do. So we entered at 18, okay? Now we're going to stay in it. Still nothing on GU. And no, that's not a correct entry, because look, still space on the 1 hour candle floating. Now, we entered at 18. Look how quick you just got 10 pips already. You see that? You just got 10 pips already. And how long did we say we're going to wait? At least 20, 25 minutes. So that's what we're going to do. Now, let me show you. I hate when this thing does blur like that. Come on, stop blurring. Please stop blurring. Okay, sorry guys, I'll tell you the numbers. So, we're still in it. We're not closing it. It's at 30. UC is at 30, okay? The BB band is at 39. You got a 50 minutes and a 30 down. But see, this is a perfect example for you to show that not necessarily as soon as that blue shows up that's the entry. Look where it's the blue. It's not even close to the BB band. So you know already instinctively that if the blue shows up before the BB band, it's not the entry there. You have to let it go to the BB band or to the break of the BB band. When blue showed up outside of the BB bands, that's when you take them instantly. But not when blue shows up inside the system, inside the BB bands, okay? Because that's just telling you it's about to come down, but not yet, mate. You still have 9 pips from 30 to 39 to the BB band. So wait the hell up. Just wait, okay? Let's go. And also you got a super pink on 15 minutes. So why the hell do you think that this is going to come back down here with the super pink that obviously wants to push it to the B bands and break it? So just wait. Okay? I'm just so sick and tired of repeating the same damn things to you over and over, guys. Not the new ones. Just the ones who are struggling. I tell you this in every single damn video. And if you're not getting this information, it's because of you. Not because of me, not because of MT or his system or because Jazz or because I'm gone on holiday. No, it has nothing to do with us. It's all down to freaking you. Because you're not seeing the damn charts. If you are seeing them correctly, yeah, and if you're focused and you're here in these charts every day, staring at them, but not just thinking at the money you wish you had. Oh, I wish I had Jazz's money. Oh, I wish I would travel like Anisa or have that. But you're here sitting and repenting yourself and you're thinking of all the frustrations you've got gathered and all the money you need to make. Of course you're not going to damn see this. You're not going to see it. And you're just going to be hasty and stupid and dummy and enter here. And guess what? It's going to go 9 pips against you. And then you lose. And then guess what? The cherry on top, that's the most annoying thing that ever happens to you, yeah? Then you see this idiot coming down. How come? Because that's where the freaking entry was. If you had just a little bit more damn patience and the eyes to see it, okay? Focus, guys. Just focus. I can't tell you more. This is not your regular job where you can go ahead and have some brain fogs every 1 hour while you're sitting at the computer and staying on Facebook or Instagram. Meanwhile, you're getting bored at work. This is precisely a 3-hour job for a reason. Because your focus spam is anyway shit, okay? If you can't focus for 3 hours, then how are you going to make money? How are you going to be a billionaire or a millionaire if you can't focus for damn 3 hours and just see this freaking system showing you every single move where to take it? That's all you got to see. Okay, I'm done ranting for now. So this is not the entry, people, okay? P. Molander, okay? Dogs, Oscar, Rocky, damn Rocky. Rocky, again, is this your entry? No, not yet, okay? It's just barely touching now the orange line. Even though you got a super pink, if this is going to become small red, that's where you enter. Because why? Because this daily didn't disappear. If the daily disappeared on GU, then you knew it's coming down, but it didn't. So who's stronger, a daily super pink or a 4-hour? I would bet on my daily, okay? Anytime. So meanwhile, we let this sucker come down and give us an entry. We're focusing on UC that we're already in from 18 and it's at 33 now, okay? Now look what happened, okay? Now BB band flips. This is a perfect time. The BB band flipped at 35. We are at 35. Do you think this is the entry? And please don't be stupid and say yes. Anyone, okay? Don't be stupid and say that. Yes, I'm having a monologue with you because I'm sure in your head you're thinking, yes, look, a BB band flip. We're taking it down. No, you're freaking not. Because look now what you got, a 30 minutes and a 15 minutes. And now you've got 1 hour small red. So that means clearly 35 is not the entry. The BB band flip-ups or down, flip downs, are just like the blues. They're just a sign telling you, hey, dummy, in about 2 minutes or maybe less, I'm coming down. But not now. Don't take me now. You still got the BB band to break or at least to touch it. So chill and wait, okay? It's just a preventative signal, the BB band flip, telling you it's going to come down, but not here, people, not here. Just freaking wait and I'll show you where the entrance is. And this chart will show you. You don't need me to show you. The charts show you every day. You just have to watch them carefully. Carefully. Stop chatting shit on the chat. And just watch the damn charts if you really want to make money now. And not tomorrow or not in 2 days or 2 years from now on. And then start complaining you've been here for such a long time. But most likely, for the first year or two, you've been just messing around. Or you've been having the wrong analysis all this time and you were not seeing what we were telling you, okay? It's all on you, people. I'm putting you out the information. The charts are showing you every single day. You choose what you see. It's that damn simple. Because how is it that other people are making money and some aren't? Because of you. That's it. It's your perspective and your perspective only. So, again, big band flip, not the entry. It's just a preventive signal showing you, just like the blues, that I'm about to come down, but not yet. How do we know when? You'll see in a second. Let's go. It's at 36 now. Still hasn't touched the B band. Nothing. It's showing like it's pulling back. It's not, people. Just chill. It's just a pullback. Of course, it's not going to show in one go. It's got to have a break and then keep going up. But that doesn't mean that's your entry. And you see, this is again where your emotions enter. You're like, oh, look, there's a wick creating it. Oh, this must be the entry. Let me enter now at 33. And then you're fucked if it goes to 40 or 45. You're already 10 pips in minus. And why? Why do you think you're doing that? Again, because you allow your emotions to be dictating your trading analysis and your entries. That's why. Stop doing that. If you are calm and patient and you knew that this is not your entry, then you would not be entering it. You would not be talking to yourself about you missing another entry and being frustrated that you don't have enough money to pay rent, to buy whatever, to go to a holiday. You would not be saying that to yourself. So you would not be ramping yourself up to the moment where you press click and then it's too late to take it back because you know this is not the perfect entry or the right entry. I'm not looking for perfect entry because this system is perfect already. It's the right entries and they are at the BB bands all the time. But not every goddamn BB band, not every single entry. You've got to open your eyes and read this. So look what happened now. Huh? Now the people who took it at 33 or 34 down, they feel like shit, don't they? And they know already before taking that trade that it was stupid. 36 now. Look. It hasn't touched already. And then guess what? The BB band flip will be straightened by the candle. You just watch. I've seen this so many times that I'm sick of it. And I can't believe that people are still stupid and falling for it. Wake the hell up. You think it's coming down? Guess what? It's not. It's not coming down. Just because you see the momentum, this is not coming down yet. Just calm down and wait. Again, once it breaks and goes outside the BB bands, that's when it's going to come down. Now before that, look how it's going to straighten this stupid BB band flip. Just look. 37, huh? How about that? So you're already minus 4 if you took it at 33. 38, how about that? 39. Now that's where you enter, my friends. At 38.8 or 39. Look, that's it. This is it. This is where you enter. Okay, look, it's at its BB band here as well. It's out, it's out, it's out. It's just a small red. It's not going to push it further. Now it's at the BB bands, and now it got out a little bit. Now we can take it at 38, okay? And look what's happening. And now at the same time to you, again, fake entry, because look, there's still space between the 1 hour and the orange line. So we're not taking it yet. You will see when you're about to take it, okay? Don't get rushed in. The only reason why anyone would take it now, it's because they have fear of missing out trades, like PP said yesterday. When you have that and you have emotions involved, that's when it fucks up with your head. And you got all this stupid analysis, or not even analysis. It's just your head thinking, I want more and more money, so I'm going to take it now, and I'm going to rush in, and then you lose. Of course you do. And then 15 pips later down, guess what? That's where the entry is. And then it's shooting up for another 15. And guess how you feel? Like an idiot. Because you rushed for no reason. Okay? So I showed you one BB band flip, how it works. That it's just a preventative signal for you to understand that it's about to come down, but that's not necessarily the entry price. That's just telling it's going down, but not there. Same story here on EJ. I'm going to show you in a bit, but let's focus on UC now, okay? So it took one down for 18 pips or 17, and now we're going up again. We took it at 18, guys, and now we stopped it at 38, okay? We took it up. I forgot to tell you. Of course, as soon as it gets to the BB band, you stop your trade, even if it's with the trend up. Why? Because now you got your blues showing you it's coming back down again. You got all of this at the BB bands, yeah? So you're stopping at 38 or 37. So that's what, people? From 18 to 28 to 38, that's 20 pips, guys. All you had to do was wait, what? 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. 20 minutes of wait and gave you another 20 pips with another 17. That's 37 pips, guys, and it's not even 11. You just made by yourself 37 pips in one pair. You didn't even focus on the rest. There we go. There we freaking go. So then we take it back down again. Why? Because we are allowed to. Look, you got your blues. It's broken already, the BB bands. It's touched the BB bands. It's coming down again. And you're going to take it at 38 or 37, okay? Now, let's call down just to prove you the point that it's gone down. Huh? How about that? How about that? We took it at 38, yeah, and you went all the way down to 26. This would have been your exit. Why? Because it touched already. I'll take you back. So that's where it would. Why? Just so we think I'm not cheating, that I'm going in front. 23. So from 38 to 23, that's already what? 15 pips or 14, depending on where you entered, yeah? Why are you stopping here? Because you got no 1 hour down to push it through the 1 hour. You got no 30 minutes to push it through. You know clearly it's going to stop at this. It's going to stop at the orange lines of 15 or 30 minutes because it's got no signals down. When it has yellows down or super yellows or pinks or whatever, then it's fine for you to wait until the 5 minutes BB band. But otherwise, again, you know it's going to bounce on 15 or 30 minutes. And it's still safe if you're waiting because you know we've entered at the perfect time. And that's the best part about it. When you enter at the right entry, at the best entry, even if it goes back up, it will never go against you. It will never go against you. Because that was its highest point. Okay? But that doesn't mean you have to sit around in it for 2 hours. And then obviously at some point, you might get some news or something. And again, it's going to fuck up your entry. Or your trade. So don't do that either. That's stupid. Now, let's go back to, now we've done already, okay? We've got, what, 1 trade, 2 trades, 3, 4 trades down. Up and down on UC. Why? Because it allowed us. I showed you trades with the trend and against. I showed you the BB band flips, and I showed you all the fake entries. Now, let me go back on GU and show you the right entry. Now, look. Now it's about to bounce, but it's not there yet, okay? It's about to bounce because now it's on the BB band. How do we know? Because it's going to create a wick, and as soon as this is going to create a wick, that's when we know we enter. And then you're going to say, ooh, but you got a 4 hour up, a down. Yeah, but the daily is still here. Did this disappear? If the daily would have disappeared, sure, fine. You would have not taken it up. But because the daily is here, and the 1 hour is kind of up, and even this is up, even though it's underneath the yellow line, I consider this being an uptrend, okay? That means if you have a daily with this up, this is not going to be that powerful. It's only going to take it to the next wall. That would be the 1 hour or the 4 hour. It's going to stop at the 1 hour, bounce, and then maybe come back down to the orange line on 4 hours. So let's wait for the right entry then. It's at 08 GU. 07, again, we do not need signals. Why? Because we're taking it with the daily and with the trend that is up. Even if it looks down to it, it is up. You don't need signals. You're only ready for signals because you're a pussy, okay? I'm going to tell it to your face. That's why you need signals, and that's why you're so desperate for signals. Because you're afraid. You have a problem. You're afraid to miss, but then you're also afraid to enter where you're supposed to. And then you enter stupidly in the last minute or late, and then you lose the trade. Of course you do. Because all of these entries were coordinated and taken by your emotions, nothing else. Now look, now you know it's about to come down because look how far it's gone out of the BB bands. Now look, this is where your entry is 202. Watch, this is gonna get a wick. Watch this, how this is gonna become look, it's already getting a wick. Yeah. Now watch how your entry is gonna show up, and you'll see. You don't need signals once again. You see that? You see how the wick is starting to get up? That's your signal of telling you that's it. Look how the 2 minutes closed, the BB band closed. So that means it's about to come back. Now look, 04, that's it. You entered 04. You're not sure? You think this is still active? It's not, my friends, because it already pushed it to the outsides of the 15 minutes and the 5. And you're fine to enter at 04. Why? Because you can see the wick creating. Okay, so we entered at 04. Look how fast it already gone to 08. You see that, guys? And you didn't need any. Look, where's the 30 minutes? It's gone. It's gone. Okay, look, you're at 10. You're at 10 already. You already have 6 pips in less than 10 seconds. That's how quick you gotta be, and that's how good you have to be focused on. Okay, and concentrated. That's it. It's that easy. You're with the daily. You are fine. Look at that. Now it's going to stop at the 15 minutes or the 5, and that's where you exit. Okay, so we're going to exit at 13, 14, somewhere there. Or at the 2 minutes BB band. Why? Because we still have this. If this would have gone small red, we would have stayed in further. But otherwise, it's safest for us to just take our damn pips and leave. Okay, we already got around 40 pips here. Why would you want to be so hungry for more? That just makes you want to enter stupid trades and lose. So don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Now, let's wait until it touches the 15 minutes orange line, and then we exit. Again, you see when the yellow's showing up? At 16. When? 14 pips later. Why is it showing up? Because the trend is up and you've got a daily. You don't need signals. You only need signals against the trend, okay? Or when it's a hard day to realize which way to go. That's when you need it. Otherwise, your candles and your positions and your 1 and 4 hours are telling you the entry on the 5 minutes. All you gotta do is just see it with your own damn eyes and open up those blinds, okay? There we go. 17. That's it. You exit at 17 there. Boom. Why? Because look, it already touched the 15 minutes orange line. And that's it. It's going to come back down again, and then it's going to go up again until it gets some signals or until this gets to the orange line. So what? From 04 to 17, you got what? 13 pips already. So that's 53 pips already, and it's just 11, about to be 11. So you can say your day was pretty much done, okay? But let me show you again, another one. Another BB band flip, okay? Let's go back on EJ. I want to show you on each pair an entry. Now, look at this. Now, the EJ BB band on 5 minutes, I said it's still down, yeah? On 5 minutes, it flipped down to 65 or 67, yeah? Do you think this is the entry? Look at your 30 minutes. It's in the air, okay? Look. It still hasn't touched the orange line. It's not your entry, mate. It's not there. So what is this BB band flip telling you down? That it's gonna come soon, but not yet. Most likely at the touch of the 15 minutes orange line or 30 minutes. How do we know that? Because that's what candles do. Look, they come down, up, they touch, back down they go. They come back up, they touch, back down they come. That's what they do every single day. So what you're gonna do, you're not gonna enter at 67 just because it flipped down. No, you'll see how we can straighten up the flip and then go furthermore. And that's when you enter down, okay? So chill, chill and wait. Look, see that? Look, you see the space on the 15 and 30 minutes? Look, and the 30 minutes. It's still not touching it. So you're not taking it. Just chill. Just chill. It's not yet at the BB band. It's not breaking the BB band yet. It's not touching the 30 minutes. Now you got a yellow red on 30 minutes. So you let it do its job. As soon as it gets closer to the 30 minutes, you can take it, okay? Now I know we have this, but look, it's almost 11 o'clock, which means a new arrow is going to come down, and that's when another entry is going to start down. So look, I'll show you where the entry is. You'll see. Look how close it's now with the 15 and the 30. And we're at 70. You see, from 66 it already went 4 more pips. And it's going to go further. Again, where are the entries? Outside of the BB bands. Outside. Outside of the BB bands. That's where the entries are. 71. It's getting closer to the orange lines of 15 and 30 minutes. Let's go. 72. Come on. I don't want to take it all the way further so we miss the entry. And don't be afraid, it's just a pullback. Do you see any blues on 4 and 8 hour current candles? No. So clearly it doesn't have the power to go all the way up there. Okay? It doesn't. It's going to go all the way up until the 30 minutes or closer to it and then come back down. Because that's what it does every single time, because you're against the trend going up, okay? This is just a pullback. Now look, a new arrow showed up, okay? It has no arrow. It's going to come back down again. Now we're closer to the orange line. You see how the orange line on 30 minutes came down? We're closer to it. So let's wait for it to get even more closer, and we will see the entry that's perfect on the 5 minutes outside BB bands. Just wait. Just wait for it. 71. Once again. 72. Come on. And you see how that BB band flip got straightened up by the candle? Again, do not enter at the BB band flips. They're just preventative signals telling you it's about to come down, but not that that's the price entry, okay? So chill and wait. Again, it's getting close, but it's not on the orange line, so we wait. Just because you see a momentum, that doesn't mean this is the entry and you gotta jump in. No, people, no. 74. Look at that. See, you went 3 more pips. Now it's super close to the orange line on 30 minutes. 75. Now that is much better, isn't it? And now it's outside the BB bands. Now it's literally close to touching the orange line. You can see how the orange line is coming towards, to me, the price of the candle. And now it's going to come down. You just wait and see. And don't get scared about yellow. Because again, it has no help. Look, it has nothing on 30 minutes. You got nothing on 15. So it's going to come down. Don't get afraid of this. Just because you see one signal. Now, for newbies, if you don't want to do this, it's fine. Don't do it. But I'm showing you anyway. I just wanted to show you the BB band flip so you can see that the BB band flip at 66, look, it was actually the price entry at 75. So 10 pips further. So whenever you see a BB band flip, just count and add 10 more pips, and that's where most likely the entry will be, not where the BB band flip is, okay? I just wanted to show you this trade to prove a point and to show you another BB band flip entry to understand that that's not where the entry is at the BB band flip, and another fake entry. All these were fake entries, you see, at the BB band at 67, at 70, 71, 72. They're all fake entries. Why? Because it didn't touch the 15, the 30. That's why. Again, you got no 15 signals up, no 30 signals up to help this guy. One signal by itself against a major trend down, look, it's not going to do anything. It's going to come down. Okay? There we go. It's at 67 now, okay? So it's going to go down. Now it's ending the video. So most likely it went down. Because look, it's underneath the orange line, it's underneath the, look, do you see the 30 minutes, how it touched? You see that? It touched already. Where's the yellow? Gone. Why? Because it's against a major trend down. It had no help. It had no other signals to push it further up. So that was your entry, people, at 75. I hope you understood my video today. I hope you have seen clearly the BB event flips, where to enter. I hope you have seen clearly all the fake entries, yeah, and understood how I can tell where the right entry is by checking my 1 hours and 4 hours and 30 and 15s. I hope you understood how to take a trade against the trend, but also with the trend. That simple. I keep repeating myself over and over again. I do not want to do these videos again. I do not want to do that for you guys until you give me some good results and I can see that people are winning more and are more consistent in their winnings. I will not be doing another video for you, okay? Because I want to see some improvement. There's no point in me repeating over and over like a robot the same things that I've been telling you for the past years. So please wake up. Wake the hell up if you want those money, and if you want that lifestyle, and if you want those amazing cars and those amazing houses or those amazing businesses you want to open with the money. Wake the hell up and just focus on these charts and leave your shit at the door and your emotions with them, okay? This is not your typical job. Do not think for a second that you know everything about this place, because you don't. You have to take it from zero, from scratch, as well with your mindset and with your the way you're thinking and the way you're reacting, because you're reacting here to every single entry and trade. Do not allow your emotions to ruin your entries, okay? And to rule you also. I'll see you today in the charts. This is me being out.